Okay, here's another thing that we did that is look, it's almost criminal not to be doing this, because this is one of those things, those added value add-ons that you're not going to charge for, that people will be talking about this again at those dinner parties. And this will once again stand you out from the crowd because no one else is offering this. Now, so what is this? This is including aromatherapy in your massages for free. And I'll go through this because now, but just in case you don't know, I'm a qualified aromatherapist. So I'm going to keep this super simple. You don't have to worry about the things like for pregnancy, for dilution rates, photosensitivity, all these sorts of things. I'm going to keep it so it is so simple, you won't have to worry about any of all this, right? And if those things didn't make any sense to you, don't worry about it, okay? So all you need to do, so let's just say someone comes in and you can then, let's say they're really stressed or they've got pain, and you can offer to include some essential oils in their massage oil, right? So, and I'll go through how you do this very simply, right? So what essential oils are you going to use? Right, you can just use one essential oil. I'll give you two, but one if that's all you want to do, and that is sweet orange. Why? Okay, sweet orange. Now, just so you know, buy quality essential oils. Do not buy fragrant, which are chemical oils. So they're not natural essential oils. So if you're going to buy essential oils, just make sure they are essential oils, not fragrant, okay? Because they don't have any of the therapeutic qualities that we're going to be talking about. So now, sweet orange is cheap. It's like $8 or $9 for a bottle, and the only thing you need to be aware of with sweet orange is it goes rancid after between 6 to 12 months. So just smell it, and what will happen if that happens? Well, it won't smell as nice, and you could potentially cause a reaction on their skin. A dilution level is going to be very, very tiny, but just so you know that. So after 6 to 12 months, if you've still got more, use it for your cleaning supplies. And I've got other courses that talk about cleaning supplies, and you can add that to that, or just throw it out for $8 or $9 because it's going to make you so much money anyway, so you won't even worry about it. So sweet orange, okay, there's bitter orange, you want the sweet orange. Sometimes it just says orange, okay? Now, and I'll have the Latin name if you want to make sure. All right, so sweet orange, why that? Because people love the smell of sweet orange, so it's an essential oil that you can add to your massage oil. It is both stimulating, so energizing, you know, these citrus oils are energizing, but they're balancing, so they can also be incredibly calming. So if someone comes in and they're low on energy, they come in and they're really anxious or stressed, either spectrum, you're going to balance them out. So you can offer this to your clients. More so, you can also now think colds and flu. So I want you to just start thinking about this, like, okay, colds and flu season coming up, you can offer this, right, because they are immune stimulants as well. Sweet orange is an immune stimulant as well. So you can offer that, an aromatherapy with sweet orange essential oil at free of charge. You can start talking about this because, as I say, in a 5 ml drop, a bottle, right, the smallest bottle that you get generally, there are 2.5, but this is 5 ml is most common. 5 ml is about 100 drops, right? So 100 drops, we're going to put 1 drop per massage. I'd say that's potentially 100 massages, right? At 8 or 9, let's say it's $10. So whatever that is, $10, 100 drops, it's virtually costing you nothing, right? Okay, so what are we going to do? So you can offer this in your promotions. You can offer this when a client comes in. They come in, remember our client comes in, deep tissue, they've got pain, maybe they're stressed, or maybe they're run down, maybe it's colds and flus. All of these you can incorporate with one simple essential oil, sweet orange, right? And people will love it. They will absolutely love smelling of sweet orange. And when they go back to their workplace, they go, wow, why you smell so fantastic? Oh, and they'll start talking about wow, how much does that cost? Aromatherapy massage. No, my massage, she gives it for free, all right? It's just included in the massage. I know, how do they do it, right? So they're going to be talking about you again and again and again. Dinner parties, when they go out for dinner, right? So, sweet orange essential oil is what you want to get. How are we going to do that? How are we going to do that with dilution rates? All you're going to do is 30 mils. Now, depending, you'll need to work out for some people, bigger people, you might need around about 60 mils. Okay, so 1 or 2 fluid ounces, right? So what you're going to do is add that. Sorry, I just went away because I had to make sure with the fluid ounces and because I'm Australian, we do the millimeters and the milliliters and all the metric system. And of course, the Americans are still doing the fluid ounce and the imperial system. So I want to make sure I got it correct. So when it comes to your massage, so you get your grapeseed oil, whatever oil you're using, your almond oil, sweet almond oil, your massage oil. So you're going to get 30 mils or 1 fluid ounce. You can put it into a little dish, what have you, and simply put 1 drop of sweet almond or sweet orange oil, and that will smell and have the therapeutic benefits, and you don't have to worry about dilution rates, you don't have to worry about child safety, you don't have to worry about pregnancy, you don't have to worry about photosensitivity, which is where your skin can get burnt. We didn't even need to go there, right? So 1 drop per 30 mils, all right? So 1 drop per fluid ounce, okay? If you're going to use 60 mils or 2 fluid ounces, you can put in 2 drops, right? It's going to smell fantastic. They're going to get the therapeutic benefits, right? And it's going to be a fantastic add-on that's, as I say, doesn't cost you virtually anything to do this, right? So that is sweet orange. And the other one that you could use, if you wanted to use 2, because that is all-encompassing. I don't know anyone that doesn't love sweet orange. And as I say, it's stimulating, it's immune boosting, it's calming, and so it covers all bases. The other one, as you may have as well, which is also very inexpensive, is lavender, okay? So, once again, I'm talking essential oils. Don't go out and buy cheap fragrant oils. Make sure it's essential oils and get good quality ones. And once again, lavender is cheap. You want to get Lavandula angustifolia. That is what's known as true lavender, okay? And that is the one with the calming properties, because there are other types of lavenders, like spike lavender, which are more stimulating. We have menthol and camphor type stimulating ones, right? We want the one, the classic one that you will have known of, the calming one, lavender. Lavender is also, oh, by the way, sweet orange is also good for pain relief as well. So that person comes in with pain as well, you can add that. Lavender, same thing. So lavender, as you probably already know, is calming. It's an analgesic, it's antispasmodic, it's anti-inflammatory, fantastic for pain as well. Some people like with coriander, some people love coriander, some people don't like coriander. Same with lavender, and so that's why I put sweet orange first, because some people go, you know what, I don't like lavender at all. So you might want to ask if you're doing that. So lavender is a fantastic, as you know, calming oil, and it's also fantastic for pain, and it's an immune stimulant as well, all right? So think lavender, calming, pain relieving, immune stimulant. Same with your sweet orange, except for sweet orange, it's also stimulating as well, all right? So you can use those 2 oils, you can just use sweet orange, okay? Remember, you could just use lavender, but just remember, some people don't like the smell of lavender, all right? So we did that, and it is fantastic, as I say, for your clients. Now, the other thing I want to talk about essential oils is one thing we would do, we would also have a little bowl underneath where the face crest is with just warm water and a little drop of essential oil as well. So when that person, now picture this, that person lies down on there, maybe you've got the electric blanket, and you've got the heat pads, and their face is down, head down in the face crest or the face hole, in like this, and they go, what is that scent? That is beautiful. And you could put in your sweet orange or your lavender, again, if they love lavender, and suddenly in that little dish of warm water, you don't want it boiling because you don't want to steam, too much steam, but you'll work it out. It's just a couple of tablespoons of it could be hot water, just enough, and you don't. What I'm trying to say is, you don't need to have a big thing, just a little dish, and just make sure it's further enough that you're not going to kick it with your feet, okay? But that underneath the table, 1 drop there, and remember, both lavender and sweet orange are really inexpensive to buy. And then all you do, you put that underneath, and they're getting the therapeutic calming benefits or balancing benefits and pain relieving benefits, coming up from underneath. And it's like, wow, once again, you're creating an experience and they're getting the therapeutic benefits of this aroma coming up underneath. Because the problem with using aromatherapy oils on top of it, they don't get to smell them until later on. Generally, when they turn over, they're getting the therapeutic benefits as it absorbs into their skin. But as far as getting it, the aroma in and getting that through the olfactory system, well, then you can get it with a little dish of water and putting a drop into that, and that comes up as well. Again, the cost versus the experience, the cost is absolutely minuscule, but the experience you're creating for the pig is second to none, all right? So you can do that as well. A little tray or a little dish. We have one of those little Chinese little dishes that you might get a sweet chili sauce or something in, something like that. Just small, little bit of water in there, hot water, warm water, a drop, put it underneath there, and it will surprise them, and it's just beautiful. So remember those. These are fantastic things. Now, I could talk about doing aromatherapy massage, but you need to have you need to know your contraindications and all that sort of stuff. So just remember, this is keeping it super simple, and wow, bang for your buck experience. There's your wow factor right in this alone.